At this point, it's a he said, she said scenario in Syria, and the chemical weapons debate is no closer to a solution than it was a year and a half ago.
The chemical war blame game is back on, though in reality it was never off, nor resolved. Nonetheless, it's found a way back into the headlines by way of Faisal Maqdad, Syria's vice foreign minister. Earlier this week, Maqdad denied again that his government ever used chemical weapons, specifically chlorine, during the country's civil war. Instead, he pointed the finger at terrorists.
Well, we have indications of the use of a toxic industrial chemical, probably chlorine, in Syria this month. We are examining allegations that the government was responsible.
The U.S. has vehemently blamed the Assad regime for using chemical weapons, an accusation that intensified following a sarin gas attack on military strongholds near Damascus on August 21st, 2013.
There is no doubt who is responsible for this heinous use of chemical weapons in Syria.
While Maqdad's statements aren't new, Syria's long blamed rebels for chemical attacks. Their reemergence paints a clear picture. No one's presented convincing evidence of who perpetrated that August 21st attack, or any chemical attack in Syria for that matter. The UN has reported a total of 7 alleged sarin incidents, while the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons has noted 100 allegations of chlorine gas attacks since Syria agreed to destroy its chemical weapons last year. As for who launched them, that's never been clear. Rebels blame Assad. Assad blames the rebels. The White House blames Assad.
There is a preponderance of publicly available evidence to indicate that the Assad regime carried out chemical weapons attacks in Syria.
When it comes to the August 21st attack, the United States account has proved to be full of holes and riddled with overestimations.
Hundreds, by some estimates, more than 1,000 are dead tonight in Syria.
And that's not to say it's completely wrong and the rebels are automatically guilty. The Syrian version has holes of its own. The point is, it's frustratingly inconclusive, and it's hard to imagine that the issue will ever be anything but an infinite back and forth, which makes Maqdad's statement, especially now, all the more irrelevant. He's simply stoking a fire that has no flame, and in today's fragile affairs, that doesn't do anyone any good.